It's a perfect Southern California beach scene with sun, sand, and surf, but just beyond the bluff and hiding in the fog lies the San Onofre nuclear plant.
It's something that you don't want to think about, but I mean, I'm aware that it's over there and that it could possibly be very dangerous at some point in time, but it's more of the beach is here and that's over there.
Southern California officials say the plant will shut down safely in an earthquake and that the seawall can withstand a tsunami. But with one seismic fault running about 5 miles out to sea and the monster San Andreas fault just a few miles inland, residents aren't so sure.
And they're saying this 10-foot wall is going to hold a tsunami, but I think differently. I think that tsunami's going to go right on over that wall. And that's for sure, especially if it's a big one.
And with the backdrop of the nuclear reactors, which are large, very large structures, it does look, I'm sure it does visually look small, but it is a large structure. It is designed to meet whatever historical tsunami could be created based on what we know about the seismic activity in this area.
Local environmentalists say the nuclear disaster in Japan shows that the risks are too high for the 200,000 residents nearby, and that federal regulators should shut down the plant before the big one hits.
We know it's coming, and it's going to be bad enough with earthquakes and tsunamis, and we just want to eliminate the nuclear factor as soon as possible now.
But there's a trade-off. The plant provides power for 500,000 people in Southern California without emitting any greenhouse gases.
San Onofre represents an incredible resource of providing, again, safe and reliable and clean greenhouse gas emission-free power to our customers.
HEADRICK says the country needs to wean itself off nuclear power and fossil fuels at the same time.
You know, if it takes a little sacrifice to get through this transition and get off petroleum, well, we'll do it. And we'll be proud like we've done in the past.
It's terrible that as soon as like a disaster happens somewhere and there's loss of life, terrible catastrophe, people start thinking about, oh, what would happen if that happened to me? But the rest of the time, it's, I live in sunny California. No one really worries about it until something gnarly happens.
Environmentalists hope the Japan quake is the wake-up call that inspires people to conserve and invest in alternative energy. Raquel Maria Dillon, The Associated Press, San Clemente, California.